Drug abuse and use should be decriminalized because it would be safer to do so than it would be to continue the war on drugs. The amount of overdoses and HIV/AIDS cases since the war on drugs started has only raised in proportion. So that means people have been overdosing and not being able to get help because of criminal charges. They were afraid that they were going to be criminally charged. So they didn't get the help that they need. They were neglected. HIV and AIDS cases have also gone up for about the same reason. They just neglect to do anything about it because they're afraid of criminal charges. So if we made it so that drug use wouldn't get you criminal charges, more people would be able to call in and say that somebody is dying right now and needs medical attention. It has also been proven that drug addiction has not gone down at all. In fact, it recently has raised since the drug on war has started. So drugs are still being put out there to people no matter what they do. Since the war on drugs hasn't been doing its goal, which again was to lessen the amounts of drug use and drug addiction, since it didn't reach its goal, that would mean that the $1.5 trillion spent toward the war on crime has been a waste. And all of the money that we put toward it continuing forward is going to be a waste. It's not being productive. It's not being effective. It has also then been proven that when an addict can get the help that they need and the counseling that they need, drug rates in those areas go down. When a drug addict can actually get help, drug rates go down. It has been proven in the past, and it has been proven in areas where places are set up so that people can go in, do their drug of choice, and then they'll be in a safe place where if they overdose or something, they'll get the medical help and attention that they needed. It has been proven that when areas like that have been around or used, implemented, drug abuse and addiction rates go down because the drug abuser is actually getting the help that they need. They're not just being thrown into prison and forcefully taken off of their drug of choice and not helped. And it's been proven that areas that do that, they've spent less money than, the rest of the US that arrests people. So those are all of the factors for why the war on drugs, for one, isn't doing at all what it was meant to do, and for two, was making other factors worse. Another point for why it should be federally legalized, at least for marijuana, would be there are people still incarcerated for crimes 20 years ago in areas that have since then been decriminalized. So people like that should be, they shouldn't be incarcerated anymore. It should be legalized federally or decriminalized federally for that reason, so that those people would be better recognized. So, yeah.